Hey everybody. Um, so regardless or not, if like people are gonna watch this, I just think that it's important for us to talk about it. So if you're watching, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. If you're laying in bed right now or you might want to lay down for this because this might mess you up a little bit, and that's okay. But like at the same time, like I'm not gonna mess you up, I guess. Like I had this awful thought about like the whole investigation going on with Fauci right now. And it had me thinking a lot about how being an adult, it's so much scarier when you are thinking like, and it's like, okay, so like as you're growing up, like your parents are going to tell you like the world isn't easy, but you just got to keep your head up and all that stuff, stay positive, like the simple part of that. But they never, like as you're getting older, they still don't tell you how dark the world is until you're like mom, dad, or maybe like your aunt or uncle, or maybe like for me, like my dad. These are conversations I would have with my dad, and I have this bear right here, and on this bear there is a little thumbprint. So when I am feeling the most anxious, like I am right now, and I'm gonna get some sleep, I promise, but like at the same time, I really think that we need to talk about mental health and like how important it is to make sure that you are centering yourself when you're scrolling on TikTok or like you have to go to school. So like for me, I just went back to college and I'm 36. So shout out to my millennials and also Gen Z who are, in college right now. Like, I don't know if anybody is feeling the need to constantly stay awake for some reason, or your brain is just like overstimulated, right? So for me, feeling overstimulated means being scared of everything because my amygdala is so heightened just from everything that I've been through. So I'm Freckles. Nice to meet you. I am an enigma. At least that's how I feel half the time. And that's why I made my YouTube on that premise. I feel a lot of the times that a lot of the things that I have learned about myself also stem from me just learning last year that I have ADHD. It is not self-diagnosed. I actually did like a whole questionnaire. And so let me try to think of my words. So like, I was watching the investigation on Fauci, and there was a woman who had glasses on, had a bun in her hair, and she's reading off all the things that they found about COVID and how they made a BLT sandwich out of stuff. And I kept thinking like, there are a lot of abortion clinics. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of abortion clinics. And my brain was like, what do they do with the babies that are aborted after? Like, they don't just toss them. It'd be like, oh, biochemical thing. I'm like, no. And like me being on dialysis, and I do dialysis every day, I have to figure out like, okay, they're telling me to bring the sharps container to a fire station. But like, what is the fire station doing with it? Like, how do they dispose of that? Like, who picks it up from the fire station? So like, I'm sitting there like, oh no. And like my brain is like going a mile a minute, a mile a minute, a mile a minute. And I don't meet a lot of people like that, but I also don't like that our brains are capable of uploads because we're doing the problem solving and the possible critical thinking, but then other people are calling us paranoid. And like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I don't know, like, and I don't know, maybe if it's like an ADHD thing and I'm just like way too smart for my britches. Do you know, like that saying? The boomers used to tell us that because the boomers are our parents or our aunts or uncles or grandparents. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I feel like I'm not the only one who's having this problem lately. So like, and I say like a lot, it's like my thinking word and it's annoying. It's annoying to a lot of people who don't like it. So I'm trying to be mindful of that. And I can't read any comments because I'm recording off of my Adobe Live thing. So, but I will see your comments and I will make sure to message you back. But I'm probably going to get some sleep soon because it's been about 6 minutes of me talking. I don't know. Like, I want to know what people are thinking about the Fauci case. And are they having like premonitions or uploads? You know, like, are you guys thinking about what the possibilities of this whole thing are? And are you ignoring people who are telling you that you're being paranoid? Because I know I'm probably going to get a lot of weird comments because people are just kind of surface level and they don't think expandedly because their brains are not in that state of mindset yet. But for those who are, feel free to comment because I'm curious. Like, I want to know if I am going about it the wrong. Like, I know there are facts, but there's also the truth. And most of the time, people will spew out facts trying to turn them into truth. Sometimes the facts aren't always facts. They're cover-ups. So that's why I'm like, so do your investigation. I'm curious. I'm going to try to teach myself how investigations work because my husband doesn't think that they have the paperwork in front of them, but they must have went in. They have to get paperwork and statements and either to do an investigation. That's just how it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna get some sleep. I need to stop having insomnia because it's not good for me. So